Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Justin Rody here. Joins me, Mr. Sean Flanagan from Queensland Rural. Just bringing you a quick wrap up of today's prime store sale from Charters Towers for the 30th of April. Pretty big yarding and cattle there today. Had just shy of 3,000 in total, about 29.20. We had 1,300, roughly 1,300 prime cattle and 1,600 stores. So a really good yarding of cattle. Like there's some really good fresh cattle. Pretty big run on bullocks and some real good fat cows there too, Sean.
Real good strong sale. Fats like the rest of the cattle are starting to run, and it's had a little impact on the market. Bullocks been quoted as 5 cents easier at the best of the bullocks, getting out a lot heavy bullocks out to $3.26. Enough from some good real heavy bullocks made $3.22 from the Matthews family up at Christmas Creek. Weighed 593 kilos and come back at just over $1,900 a head. The heifers probably would know they've been quoted as unchanged. They probably had come back a touch, but it was a very good run of fat heifers. Like Charters Towers, 284 fat heifers. Like it was a good run of fat heifers. Once again, the Roncardo agribusiness from down at Rocky Ponds sold to a top of $3.04 for 478 kilos. Was $1,452. And what probably also helped that fat heifer prices is there was the feeder heifer run in the middle and the back of it that a few of these feedlots have stepped into and given a good go at. In the cow section, once again, cows are probably 5 to 8 easier. They've sold quite well with the best of the cows out to $2.76 and lighter cows out to $2.40. Bulls again, very strong. $2.94 best of the bulls for the Spurtle family. The Black Spur Proprietary Limited bulls topped at $2.94 and 753 kilos to come back at $2,216. So pretty good day for pretty good day in the sale, pretty good day for Queensland rural clients. It was a well presented and they stood up quite well. And Justin will rattle through a few of the store results.
Yeah, so we had nearly 120 pens there, so they're all second round cattle there today. So which was a big run, probably one of the bigger runs of store cattle that we've seen probably for the year so far with all the wet weather and that. So a great result though. Today pretty well right the way through from a steer and in the heifer section as well. So you know the lead of those those heavy feeder steers kind of 340 cents for the best of your flatbacks through there with plenty of weight in them, and then down into their way those mid-range steers kind of 200 to 300 kilos. We had a really good run. Those 3 pens, those Johnson steers there, beautifully presented steers. I think the lead of those got out to 364 cents today, so they topped the steer market overall for all weight categories and beautifully presented red Brahman steers. I think the lead pen of theirs were about 243 kilos, returning $880 per head. So a terrific result there. Down to the heifers, we had a big run of heifers there today in the back end of today's sale. So I think the very lead of those younger lighter weaners out to a top of 300 cents, but a lot of those weanery types there today, 260 to 280 cents for the better end of them. Yep. And then back down into those lighter veal calves, we were still in and around 230 to 250 cents for those little story, just a lesser condition quite calves. So but then and the feeder heifers as well, kind of 280 to 290 cents for the very best of those. So there was a lot of activity there. Some new feedlots around the south that we haven't seen for a couple of weeks are up and active as well, which was good to see. So all positive throughout the market as well. Only a little yard, 1 pen of cows and calves this week as well. So a bit hard to quote on, but did make $880 today. Shawnee, what can you tell us about next week, mate?
Well, Justin, just looking at a few numbers we've got. Queensland Rules always looking like we've probably got 1,000 heads, so that will grow. So if you do want to have some cattle for next week, get your bookings in, talk to us, and make sure we've got your spot in the sale. Once again, numbers bring buyers.
Absolutely,
so
we seen that today, didn't we?
That's what happened, and they turned up to buy the cattle. So see you next week. Thank you.
Thank you.